decades-long, like, contention that she's basically, like, spiritually a black man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's...
She's looked at love from both sides now.
Yes. And like in one of her albums, like the album cover is her in blackface as like a black guy character that she invented.
I guess that I knew, but I didn't know that she maintained... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure what she would say about it now, but I doubt she has any regrets.
Take the good, you take the bad.
Well,
Yeah.
there you have the facts of life.
It was a different time, 2008.
Oh, God.
It's okay, because it was a throwaway vote. It was a throwaway vote.
Am I just really stupid?
Stupid.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
No,
I think Rob might be a traitor.
Every time like I started an episode, I would be like I would say out loud, the traitors.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip of Monet Exchange on Las Culturistas? Did anyone see that?
No.
Yeah.
Apparently, so he says that Maura very openly had never watched a single episode of the show
Right.
before
yeah.
You
joining.
can tell.
Yeah. And that the first night she was like, is this going to happen every night? And then like at some point was sort of like, I think there's a traitor. And it's like, yeah, that's what the show is.
Yeah.
But she like knew nothing.
Yeah. People really seem to forget that the show is literally called The Traitors.
Yeah. Especially
like-
the cast. Especially
Like I was
the
saying
cast.
this to Sam a little while ago. Like Maura's like, oh, I have so many trust issues. She's like, oh, it's really hard for me to open up to people. And I'm like, if you have trust issues, don't go on a show that's literally called The Traitors. Like,
Yeah.
the point there is literally not to trust anybody.
And trust a guy who wears overalls and no shirt.
Yes.
Like if you're going to trust anybody, you picked the wrong guy.
I saw
Yes.
so I saw Rob's Love Island season. I don't know how familiar you are
Oh.
with Love Island.
Yes.
Oh my God, Sam,
okay.
tell us everything.
I haven't.
Some of the lore.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
not seen the season, but like I read up a little. Well, I read the cut profile
Okay.
of him. Which talked
okay.
about it.
Oh, like, good for him. The way that he's portrayed is dumb guy from Alabama who loves to catch snakes. That's like his whole thing. And he's clearly like he has trouble expressing his emotions. But then he's like just especially like upset when like a girl he started getting to know gets sent home, and he's like rolling his eyes and crying and trying not to cry. And the other thing too is that Mara, she says at the end of the show that she only met him once. It was because she was hosting the after show of Love Island during that season. And so after every contestant gets voted off, they then get to like stay an extra week or something. Or they are forced to stay an extra week in Fiji or wherever they're filming. And they get interviewed by Mara and some other like former cast members. And maybe Ariana shows up. And things of that sort. But like for them to have been like, oh yeah, I trust you because we're on the same cast, it's nothing even to the extent of like the Housewives alliance. It was just so bizarre.
All of that shit is so dumb.
It is.
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
It
You know,
is.
the whole like, oh, like we got to take them out because they're gamers. I'm like, shut up.
The gamer hate is so
Jack, you're-
forced.
You're really in for a treat when you watch the previous U.S. seasons,
Oh,
because that's a
God.
major dynamic.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
awful.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
gamers, the
Bravo Liberty.
Bravo Liberty dichotomy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
get
like,
to it, but
I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is also where I'm like, I don't know who any of you are besides like 4 people.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, oh, you were on Survivor season like 57? Doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
to
well,
me.
it's the 50th season of Survivor airing right now. So
Literally right
Sorry,
now.
sorry,
incorrect,
sorry.
deeply incorrect.
Sorry,
Wow.
sorry, 47.
There you go. Close enough.
Sorry, Caitlin, I cut you off.
did you watch the reunion, all of you?
I did.
Okay. I did it with Jack.
I know.
Okay, well,
I asked him too. I was like,
I'm sorry, it was today. It was like today. I watched the finale this morning. And like, then I started the reunion and I was like, I can't do this.
yeah.
okay, well, we will fill you in. But I appreciated that they did something like very counter to what the Bravo Andy Cohen like normal instincts are, which is that Rob during the whole thing was just kind of like, this was a game. And like, despite Candace
Yeah.
and like
Oh my
Rinna trying to be
gosh.
like, you betrayed us, he was just like, I was playing the game. And they like let that play out as it would in a normal conversation, which I feel like
Yeah.
is not the Bravo instinct. It would be to be like,
Yes.
Yes.
he committed like horrible acts of humanity.
violence.
It's like,
Yeah, war
no,
crimes.
it's a
Yeah.
game.
Can I just say regarding the reunion, because I did like watch the very beginning, Andy Cohen looking a little worse for wear.
I know. I honestly was like, is he sick?
Oh my God.
Like, I don't
And,
want to
like-
put that into the universe, but he looks
like-
a little like ill.
And like the contrast between like his semi like disturbingly like jacked body and like the only word I could think of it was like cadaver face.
RFK Jr. vibes.
Was like I was like something's not right. You know what I think it is? Support for genocide. It does not help the skin.
That's true.
That's what
heard it here
That's true.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, break with Zionism, you'll lose 10 years off your face.
Yeah. It's essentially.
Look at
it's
Michael Rappaport.
No,
I mean,
no
like-
lies. No lies detected.
Anyway, I'm done. We don't. Well, this will be the only mentions of genocide on the Traitors recap going forward. We'll see.
We'll see. You never know where the conversation's
Yeah.
going to take
Yeah.
us.
TBD.
Can't wait to see what part of this 10 minutes Sam decides to use as the cold open.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
gonna be-
Sam,
it's
can
gonna
I
be
request
amazing.
that you don't include me saying is bad?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll. You can request it. I don't know if I'm gonna honor it, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do me like
Yeah.
that.
The Sam cut.
Yeah. No. God. She's gonna leak the Sam cut.
yeah, that's gonna be the YouTube clip.
Welcome to Discourse Pod, the podcast where we discuss Discourse special Traitors Season 4 edition. Jack is here.
Hello.
Producer Sam, both on the keys and on cam.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Wow. Wow.
And joining us in a rare fourth chair, Caitlin is back.
Hello, Faithfuls. I assume.
Honestly,
Hello.
though, I feel like, and I've said this, if you ever have to be on the show, you have to want to be a
Yeah.
traitor. Because
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're playing a
If
losing
you're a
game
faithful-
as a faithful.
If you're because if you're a faithful, you're up for elimination twice every episode.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Also-
And you know less.
Also, like, no matter who you are, they will have you looking like the stupidest fucking person
Yeah.
who ever
Yes.
walked the planet.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yes.
Like, it is not, you cannot win.
Yes.
It is brutal.
Yeah.
It
They
is
made that part
brutal
easy
watching.
for the editors this season, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't that hard to make them
I
look
know.
stupid?
So easy.
I know. So let's quickly go over how we're thinking about approaching this episode. We have a loose structure with some categories that we'll take turns from doing a round table, round robin situation that we've come up with beforehand. Will we strictly stick to this? Probably not. Will we go on tangents? Absolutely. Will there be bad Irish accents? You know it, babe. It was a troll
Mandatory.
Mandatory. Mandatory, and it's okay because they're all white, so it's fine. We could put that as like a sub bullet for one of our tenets of this podcast, which is anti-Italian racism is acceptable. So it's like a sub bullet. You can
Yes.
also do Irish accents.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
anyway.
to be sure.
Oi, lassie, kissing the Blarney Stone.
So practiced.
And Scottish,
Listen.
right? We can do Alan coming.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lord is yours.
Yeah.
You're up
Yeah.
for murder.
There. I like Alan Cummings' approach was like well-cooked ham.
Oh, yeah.
Vis-a-vis Claudia Winkleman, which is like, she is like, they are killing people.
Yes.
The traitors are getting away with
Yes.
murder.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Yes.
She's like so angry.
No, she's like, I am speechless tonight. What is wrong with you?
Castigating them
Yeah.
in a game where she picks the traitors.
Yes. I
Incredible.
still prefer Claudia to Alan, but Alan
Yes.
brings
Yeah.
Alan brings his own Alan's flavor is appropriate for like this
context.
version of the show.
Yes. It's totally apples to oranges. Like they're completely different shows in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
they
just
are.
operating in different wavelengths.
Yeah.
Okay, to get into this, I'm thinking let's start with who everyone thinks was the best faithful of the season.
Okay.
Best being a relative term.
Okay, I can start.
Best being... Okay,
I
Sam.
can start. And I'm already going to break the rules because I have 2 for this one.
I think that's fine.
Okay, my first best faithful, shortest running best faithful is Ron, because he played the game as he was intended to play it, and he got castigated for it, and everyone was holding his feet to the fire just because he was doing what he's supposed to do as a faithful. That whole first scene where Portia gets banished, and then he immediately goes, like when she says I'm a faithful, he goes, I'm so sorry. Like very like agog at having been wrong. But that's what you're supposed to do as a faithful. Like you're already playing against yourself at this point. You have to figure out what you're doing. You have to just like get clues wherever possible, even if they're wrong. My second best faithful is Natalie. And I think I told you all this. I've watched Natalie on Survivor. I've watched her on The Challenge. I really like her as a competitor, but also I am realizing now she was playing the strategy of like, I'm gonna try and get to the end and just not get murdered and try and like facilitate some of these banishments, but I'm not gonna orchestrate them myself. Like she was playing a great gamer game, I will. And also she was really stuck to her morals whenever she felt like upset or defeated by Tara. I think after a while though, you gotta have to realize like this woman's not gonna listen to you. You gotta bark up a different tree. However, I still really appreciate her game. So those are my best faithfuls.
That's such
Great
a generous
choices.
read of Natalie.
Glad somebody said it.
Fair.
I
Fair.
thought I was like astounded by how poorly she played, because my answers are cheat as well, but it's the other Rob who got voted off very early.
Yeah.
And Ian, who also got voted off immediately
He was the first
because
one. Yeah.
they seemed like I would love a all gamers edition of
Yes.
Traitors, because even if they're stupid, I do think they're far more interesting to watch because they are smarter.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah.
I like don't mean to like that's how they're characterized, and I partially think that's fake, but I also do think that it seems like some of them were just like, I am really here to play and not get into the bullshit, and I would love to see a full season play out like that.
Yeah.
But Natalie
Yeah.
totally defied that for me.
I
Like
can
I was just
understand
like,
that.
I don't understand your gameplay, girl, and I don't know
Yeah.
what she was doing, but I'm intrigued by your reading, Sam, but that
Well,
was not my experience
Yeah.
of her.
Yeah. Like she made the big mistake that like they all tend to make on the Traitors, which is she let it get personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And like her like stuff at the banquet, like it was just it got to her. It got in her head too much. Sorry, go on though, Caitlin.
No, it's kind of a lame answer because they barely got to play, but those were two people who, like, I immediately thought, oh, I'm going to ride with this person till at least midway through, when they will probably get voted off for being too dangerous, but then they were just gone immediately.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to have seen them play the game a little further.
I agree.
Jack, who for you it was your favorite faithful this season?
I mean, it's sort of hard to pick because they were like so broadly speaking, like useless at doing what they needed to do.
Sort of impressively stupid.
But like, I will go with the person who like gave me one of my favorite moments, which was Tiffany. Also because I thought Tiffany, like, they did her the dirtiest.
Yes.
They really
like
did.
of anybody on the season.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, her whole thing of like, I'm gonna befriend Michael Rappaport was like, don't do that. Like, never befriend Michael Rappaport. But like, her reasoning was like, whatever. But then like watching her just like be cornered by fucking Colton Underwood.
The worst faithful, can we all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. I guess Rappaport's like in a category off by himself. So like we don't
Separate
even have to
conversation.
we don't even have to count
Defies
him.
category.
Yeah.
But like when she was like, I'm smarter than you, I was like, you know what? You are smarter than him. And I just felt like it was such a shame that she got kicked off as early as she did. I mean, there's a separate conversation to be had, which like across British and seemingly US traitors is like a recurring thing where they systematically eliminate like people of color on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in relatively rapid succession. That happened on the last season of the British Traitors, and it happened again this time. Like
And the Drag Race contestants.
yeah,
Yes.
like particularly like when they were going up against Rob or like someone like Colton, like they always came up emptied against them. Like I thought Tiffany, she did seem really smart, and she did seem like she could have gone further if they hadn't sandbagged her. So she gets my vote.
Yeah.
Incredible.
What about you, Alex?
This was a close one for me because I'm also gonna cheat and pick two. First and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to my Irish queen, Maura Higgins. Just
I'm glad you picked her.
Best.
you know what I mean? Just best in that she's my favorite because I'm like, this girl really
Yeah.
doesn't know anything that's going on.
Yeah.
Just was taken to the end game to be betrayed.
Yeah. Lamb to
And
the slaughter.
I can't thank her enough for giving me the greatest vocal stim of my life. And it was a throwaway vote. She just kept saying it over and over.
A throwaway vote.
Like she's like convincing herself over and over. No, it's fine. No, it was just a throwaway vote. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't mean anything. Love her to death. She's iconic forever for me. For that line. And then I'm gonna give it also to Top Chef winner and host Kristen Kish.
Yeah, she was on my short list.
She was really fun.
Very fun.
Also spectacularly stupid.
Yeah.
With like terrible strategy and thinking.
I was really rooting for her.
I know.
But-
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
you can do this. Like, you've won a game before. You can do this. You're so sensible. You're not in it for the drama. She's like the Tara foil to me. Like, they're both sort of equally stupid. But I find Tara's infuriating. And I'm
God,
like,
she was awful this season.
you know what I mean? It's like, I don't have a lot of charitable things to say about Tara.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, just her falling apart, crumbling under the pressure.
Yeah.
In that like climactic round table with her in Natalie,
Awful.
with Natalie's banishment, I'm just
Awful.
like, I feel crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
this is which led me to like to my current stance that I think maybe having her and Johnny on the Traitors is like potentially ableist. Because like I'm worried that they might have like a mental incapacity from like spinning too much. You know what I mean? Like
It's like a
and they're, like,
CTE for figure skaters or something.
I know,
Like
I'm
that.
like-
yes.
I'm like, if I have to hear the two of them be like, I'm an Olympian, like one more time, I'm like, and what good is that doing you on here? Like,
Yeah.
absolutely
Just-
none. Also,
it's
their
crazy.
their like strategy was
Didn't make any
the
sense.
dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Like and I did not buy it for a second when everyone was like, wait a minute, you guys are friends? This is weird new information. I'm like, that's nonsense.
This
Absolute.
season really generally suffered from like, I can take people acting stupid, but I can't take
Yeah.
stupid and tedious, which is what they
Yes.
were. It was
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't, this is not fun
Well,
anymore.
like, here's like a fun fact. Because I was looking up Eric after the finale. And
Who
apparently
is Eric? Like,
Yeah.
singer-songwriter. I was like, who is he?
apparently he's huge in Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
we
like
go.
like he's like big in Korea, but this is like his first like major foray into US television. There are a lot of like Americans who like don't make it here and then they make it big in Korea.
Right. Yeah.
And like I should have figured that out because of his unbelievably glowing skin.
Yeah.
For the first like half of the season before he like actually said anything, I was just like, wow, your skin looks incredible over and over
yeah.
again.
Like he
But
looks
apparently- I know he's like
30s,
37.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, like I'm here at 38, just like, please hide me, like if I'm ever next to him. But like like this was on Wikipedia, on his Wikipedia, like in 2018, he did a whole segment at the Winter Olympics in Korea alongside guess who?
No.
Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir.
No.
Come on.
Interesting.